Good afternoon, my loves, and welcome to another vlog. And this is like my full circle vlog because it is exactly 1 year since I vlogged for the first time ever. And I know that in my last vlog I explained to you guys why I had been MIA, but this vlog meant so much for me because I think it was time to get back, continue with life, and do something that I really love and enjoy, which is just sharing some of my life, loves, and passions with you all. If you're new here, I'm Alex. I turned 36 years old today, and I cannot even believe I'm saying that. Time goes by so quickly. I am officially closer to 40, but I feel like 30 because I am, and I announced it last week, 20 something weeks pregnant. I did want to take it super easy today and do like a very slow birthday kind of day. So I've had a girly day. I got my hair done. I went to Home Goods and I went to Pottery Barn. I went to Anthropologie. I went to the flower shop. I mean, I just did the things that I love. And tonight we are just going to the movies. The Formula One movie is out. And Mr. Brooks and I were at 2 of the races that they were filming at. We were at one of the races in Italy at Monza, and then we were also at the Vegas GP. So we are heading around 8 p.m. with some friends and family to watch the movie, and that'll be the birthday plans for the year. I have splurged on Murray's cheese from New York City and Marky's Caviar. And I am so excited to try it. I also bought some caviar from my friend Gina. So I have a lot of caviar for the weekends. And I told my friends and my family to just get here about an hour before so we can enjoy some caviar, some French butter, some baguettes, and some yummy cheeses because that is how I'm treating myself this year. I can't have a good bottle of wine, so I'm gonna have really, really expensive and really, really good cheese and caviar. I had purchased a dress from Camilla, which is like 10 times the price of this for today. But after trying it on, I think I'm gonna save it for something different that I have coming up. So I'm wearing a long maxi dress from Old Navy because I refuse to spend money on maternity clothes, and you guys can see the little bump. It's like, he's growing, guys. He is growing. So I'm just gonna do maternity dress, like this is a regular medium-sized dress with a little cardigan on top this is, I think, from Talbot's. Don't sleep on Talbot's, ladies. I know you might think it's for like older demographic and a little bit more traditional and simple, but Talbot's has sometimes some amazing items, so don't sleep on Talbot. And let me see if I can show you guys real quick. And then my dress is just like a long, flowy yellow dress, has space for the bump. It was, I don't know, $30-something, and I think it's a dress that I'm gonna be able to use for a little while longer as the bump grows. I'm just like still not ready to buy maternity clothes. I have 14 weeks to go, and I'm truly not ready for maternity clothes. I mean, I think once I get to the 3rd trimester, I might have no options, but I have created a complete separate wardrobe for maternity clothes, so I don't have to go into my closet and get depressed every time I'm dressing. And I can do another vlog sharing some of my tips and tricks that have gotten me through the first and the middle, almost end of my 2nd trimester. So if you guys are not here for the pregnancy content, ignore all of this. This is not going to be a pregnancy content vlog, but I might upload one if you guys are interested. So yes, Old Navy for the win today. Zara earrings, and then I just did a really light makeup with hair from Dry Bar. All right, let's get ready for hosting, and let me show you guys what I got for today's spread. All right, so it's my first time ordering for Marky's. I am very familiar with them because I love Chef Buddha from Huso. I am a big fan of Top Chef, and Chef Buddha won a few years ago, and he was my favorite since the beginning. So I knew about Huso, and then Danielle, one of the influencers that has gotten really popular in the past few years. She is the granddaughter of the founder of Marky's. Ooh, this is literally frozen. No, I was hoping to enjoy this tonight and it's frozen, so we're gonna have to keep them outside. But I got 2 French butters. Oh yeah, 2 French butters. So a little basket, a little one that's salted. I also got caviar butter. I'm so excited for that. It's basically French butter with caviar, which is completely insane. This literally feels like it's frozen. And then I got Ocetra, Beluga, and then Royal Amber. And I think that was my entire haul, although I think I blinis. There you go. Oh crap, chips. I forgot chips, guys. And handmade blinis. Also very excited for that. I do think I need creme fraiche and chips. So we're gonna have to probably go out and get that in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm so sorry because I got super excited and started opening my Murray's cheese box. I really love how they package everything. It comes nice and cold. Always plenty of these little ice packets that are so good and really taken care of. So it's not a huge cheese haul, but I did the Hopper, which is a cow and goat cheese, goat milk aged cheese. I did a Cotswold. I mean, I'm obsessed with the Cotswolds. You guys know I love the Cotswolds. So this is from Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, and Derbyshire areas. And it's a chives and onions based double cream from Gloucester. So very excited for that one. I don't know if I've had it. Maybe I've had it at the Cotswolds, but not sure. This is a Mythica marbled goat. I love goat cheese, guys. Tom de Savoy, which is cow's milk, and a Cosanella, which I've had before as well. And I got a little bit of paleta de bellota ibérica and a little bit prosciutto. So it is a small little cheese haul, but a mighty one. And I'm going to enjoy with my family and friends in a little bit. So let's put this away. It's only mom, dad, Mr. Brooks, myself, my friends, and my brother for this little spread that I'm gonna start getting ready with you guys. I just told them to come an hour before we had to leave for the movie to have some butter, some caviar, and some cheese. And they all said yes because they all love it just as much as I do. But I love doing this, guys. Like, there's no other way I would spend my birthday than doing this for my friends and family because it's something I absolutely love. So I wanted to do sort of like a Ralph Lauren-esque tropical kind of like spread setup. So of course I went to Home Goods and I got these gorgeous 3 and 2 tier, kind of like a tea stand thing. These were only $39, which is such a good price. And then this one was $24. So $50 for a set of both. And I think this will be something that I'll use so much. Also got an orchid, got some flowers that I'm going to arrange. I also stopped by Pottery Barn because they do have a 20% off to 60% off on a lot of items. And like I said, I wanted like a Ralph Lauren kind of setup. So I got these beautiful candlestick holders. These were only $18.99. And then I got the bigger version of them. So I think I spent around $60 at Pottery Barn for 4. I know that I can get this on Amazon for way cheaper, but guys, this is like, these are so beautiful. I think these are timeless and I'm probably gonna have them for a very long time. I also got some Dubai chocolate, which I love, macadamias, a bunch of bread. So I got baguette, I think this was sourdough, or batard, and then some mini baguettes. And then I got just some tonic waters and sparkling waters because we're not having alcohol, at least I'm not, and I think one of my girlfriends is not either. So I'm doing mocktails for today. So really good club soda, really good tonic, and yeah, that's a deal. Oops, sorry, I show you guys a haul But I have all the food. Ignore the wood fire like thing from yesterday. But I got blinis, all types of caviar. I think I'm going to be opening today the ones for my friend Gina. And then maybe I'll be opening the Kaluga. I'm gonna do the Kaluga. So I'll do Osetra, I'll do Siberian, and then I'm going to do Kaluga. And I think I'm gonna just save this Osetra and this Beluga for Mr. Brooks and I for Sunday. And then I also have some really amazing cheeses that I have to put out in a little bit so they start getting warm, because it's already 4 o'clock, guys, and there is so much to do. So we're gonna have to speed this up. Wrong base, so we are going to pivot and go and choose another base. All right, guys, we went with a way more rustic look, and I think this is so Ralph Lauren. This is so much better than this. This is way too tall, and it just spreads a little bit more beautiful. I can arrange a little bit better. There are some gaps, but this looks like I just went to the garden and I cut everything. So if the vase is not working, maybe it's just the proportions. Feel free to always like find like a shorter vase, maybe pivot to just having buds. And yeah, this looks a little bit more 36. What I need is a white, like a beautiful white crisp linen, but I don't have one. And the one I have is like for the bottom. I just realized that I threw away my white linen that we had for years because it was really dirty and there were stains that I couldn't get out. So I'm gonna have to put that on my hosting list. I need a white crisp linen. Everyone needs that. That is like a hosting essential. But for now, I'm just gonna have to go with this. It has like a sparkle to it, so I think it'll go well with a silver. It's also kind of like a houndstooth print or pattern, so I think it'll go also with like the little Ralph Lauren made up thing that I'm trying to like put together today. With how this is looking. I need to steam this a little bit more so it looks more polished, but I think we're putting together. I'm going to now wash this. These are massive, so I think I'm going to just take a little towel with some soap, water, make sure they're nice and clean, and then we will continue. Ooh, another thing. I am obsessed with this orchid. If this was a bigger party and not just like 7 of us, I would have bought maybe 6 or 7 orchids and just done a background of orchids, and that would have been stunning. But we're having the one today and I am happy with her. I'm so happy with her. It is the perfect day to take out my Ralph Lauren silver nut tray that I think I'm going to use for caviar service. So do some eggs, chives, and maybe some onions here. So as of today, we have Pottery Barn candle holders. We have Home Good trays. My caviar serving bowl I got in England and the Cotswolds in a little shop, so I really don't know, but if anyone asks, I can always say It's from the Cotswolds in England. And then my Ralph Lauren little nut bowl that I am going to be using for Caviar service. You can really see the difference in the shine and the color for sure with the nice heirloom piece versus the cheaper options. Like, hey guys, this is what we're doing today. This is, and I think I have enough to throw silver parties right now. Tackle the bread. We're going to tackle the spreads, the eggs, and the things that might take a little bit longer. And while I was doing that, guys, they rang my doorbell and my wonderful parents sent me flowers. And my mom has been doing this every year for my birthday. And Mom, I cannot say that I don't love it. I absolutely love that she sends me flowers. She knows how much I love flowers. So you guys know that having fresh flowers to me is one of those little luxuries, and these are stunning. They are so spring, so gorgeous. So they are going into our display. Okay guys, I'll show you my red tower thus far, but I needed to also tell you that I took advantage that it's my birthday and that I want to get everything I love, and something I love is chocolate. And something I've been kind of obsessed with has been Dubai chocolate. I tried it in England a few weeks ago for the first time, and now it's completely sold. So of course we need to include some perfectly cut Dubai chocolate. This is from Fresh Market, so we'll try it. It looks a little bit different than what I've been trying, but it's going to the spread. So I know it's a little bit extra, but let me walk you through what I've done so far because I kind of got on the groove and forgot to bring you guys along. All right, guys, and our spread is finally finished. So I'm gonna show you everything we have here, and we're gonna light some candles. So we have macadamia, tax, flowers from friends and family, Dubai chocolate, French butter, yummy cheeses, chips for caviar, mini baguettes, very burnt blinis, Caviar service, Ocetra Siberian caviar butter that I'm going to be opening very, very soon. I'm going to be heating up some soft blinis since we burned those. Non-alcoholic sparkling, ice bucket, red wine for the boys, club soda, tonic, juices for my mocktails. And obviously we are going to be turning our lights on. Obviously I have all of the gorgeous lighting and candles. I'm trying to figure it out where the heck I put the matches or the lighter so we can turn our candles on. Ooh, I forgot, I don't have any plates. I mean, these are more like finger foods, so I'm not sure we're gonna need any plates. I'm like showing you guys the mess that we have. Okay, we're gonna have to find that lighter. This is actually great for some people because I think it looks more grandiose than it really is. It's basically like a tower of bread and chips, 2 cheeses with some ham, 1 butter, 2 little caviar tins, and then some chocolate and nuts. But I think the display makes it seem like it was a lot of effort, even though it wasn't. And it makes it seem really, really elegant, even though half of it is from Health Goods. But I think presentation is everything. And even if it's just my parents and my husband and my friends. I love this, I enjoy this, and it's what I would want for my birthday. So that's what I'm giving myself as a treat for my birthday. So we're gonna now wait for people to enjoy. I'm gonna prepare myself a cheeky little mocktail, and then we're just gonna eat some caviar for the rest of the night and head to the movies very, very soon.